Yo, what is up, Nerdy Squad? It's your boy Otis back with another video, and today is officially the 1 year anniversary of Jason David Frank's passing. And honestly, I gotta say, man, it's still crazy that he is no longer here with us. Um, he was one of the greatest, if not one of the greatest Power Ranger ever, in my opinion. In my opinion. And just go through the history. He first showed up in Power Rangers, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, as the Green Ranger. And eventually he transitioned over to the White Ranger, then it became the Red Zeo Ranger, and then eventually the Red Turbo Ranger. And then some years later he came back as the Black Dino Thunder Power Ranger. And I remember that like it was yesterday, because I was thinking to myself, nah, man, he's supposed to be the Red Ranger. But then as the show went on, I started to understand that, he had pretty much, kind of passed on the Red Ranger leader to, the other guy. I forgot what his name is. But, it was a good show. It was one of my favorites outside of what I call just the regular timeline of Power Rangers, from Mighty Morphin all the way to In Space. Eventually it started to separate the shows after In Space from, just all the other seasons. But anyway, yeah, man, Tommy is always going to be one of my favorite Power Rangers. He's one of the reasons I stuck around watching Power Rangers for so long, even after him and the old team left. And it sucks, man, that he's no longer here with us. I didn't realize how bad I wanted to meet some of the actors and actresses that played characters in TV shows that I've grew up watching and still watch as an adult, until he passed, because I was like, man, that would have been real cool to get a chance to meet him and talk to him and just say thank you for just all of your years of being a Power Ranger. Because the crazy thing is, a lot of the, kid actors, even teenagers, as they get older, they usually try to escape what it was that made them famous. They're trying to run away from it and move towards something else. Tommy, of course, played aka, Jason David Frank played Tommy as a young man growing up, but it wasn't like as he got away from it when he went off eventually into like mixed martial arts and other stuff. He tried to, distance himself from it. That's the right word I'm trying to use. He still stayed attached to it. He still stayed connected to it. He still, I think, had his entrance music as the Power Ranger music during one of his mixed martial arts fights. And, again, he embraced continuing to be a Power Ranger. And it just sucks, man, that he's no longer here with us. And I can't imagine how his co-stars must feel today, that have, started with him as Power Rangers way back in the 90s, and even moving forward, who have been on one-off, team-ups with him. Because as fans, it just hurts. It's barely a day that goes by that I don't think like, damn, man, I wish he was still here. I know that he wanted to retire being a Power Ranger because he wanted to move on to more mature things. I can understand that, almost every single time a new team up will come up where they bring back the old Rangers to team up with the new Rangers, Tommy was probably always one of the first ones to call, and he was always there. Now, I'm not going to lie, there's probably I've seen a lot of fans in comment sections that have talked about how they got tired of him because of the fact that, he came back for some money. But that's the thing, man. You don't realize what you have until it's gone. Tommy was really that guy. Jason David Frank, I'm sorry, I'm fumbling my words here. Jason David Frank was really that guy who was committed to the Power Rangers like nobody else before him. And, man, he's missed every day, I'm sure, about a lot of people, like I said, especially his co-stars, his family. I know he has kids, a couple daughters, and it sucks that he's no longer here, and it's really sad the way that he went out, you know what I mean? And, I know his new movie, Legend of the White Dragon, is supposed to come out eventually. I definitely got Power Ranger vibes off watching it. But I think it's supposed to come out, next year in September. Or I thought it was supposed to come out this year. I'm sure it would have been big news all over Twitter if it did, or aka X. But yeah, man, Tommy was that dude, man, and he's missed every single day. And it's, watching Power Rangers is like, it's the same thing when I'm trying to think something else basketball. When Kobe died, it's like, man, I couldn't watch basketball for a while. Jason David Frank died, couldn't watch Power Rangers for a while. And so, I feel like as a fan, they want us to continue watching and supporting the things that they worked hard to make good. So, I eventually go back to watching basketball. Same thing with Power Rangers. I recently watched the latest Power Rangers season. Power Rangers, what is it? Cosmic Fury. Enjoyed it. It's Power Rangers. Don't expect it to look like some $100 million budget. But, you know, I still support it. You know, I'm still a big fan of Power Rangers. Even when I was a kid, I wanted to be a Power Ranger to this day, man. I still wish I could have just one shot. I guess if I had to pick any Power Ranger I could possibly be, it's kind of hard to tell, man. It's either between Mighty Morphin, Zeo, Dino Thunder, or Ninja Storm. There's probably some other ones in there, but I'm just naming some off the top of my head. But yeah, man, you know, it sucks again that he is no longer here, man. But I know, you know, as long as Power Rangers is gonna be around, it's been around for what, 30 years now. His name will continue to stay alive through the hearts and fans of millions that, you know, he got a chance to talk with and touch, and hopefully instill some inspiring words. So yeah, man, I just wanted to make this video just talking about it, man, and giving you my one too. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you leave a comment down below. I'll check out my next video. I thank all y'all for y'all support. My subscribers are, you know, consistently growing. I definitely want to get my watch time hours to consistently grow. My goal is to get this YouTube channel monetized next year in 2024. So please watch my videos, help get my watch time hours up. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace. I'm out, baby.